Regan Slaymaker for Not Just Boxing. I have the pleasure to be joined by bantamweight prospect Phee. Zach, another top tier media day, another fight on the zone March 30th. You must be buzzing with the activity as well since your injury as well.
Yeah, it's been good, obviously I've changed management teams. I'm with Leon from Takeover Sports, and he's managed to get me active, so it's really, really good, It feels like we was literally here about a month ago, weren't we?
Yeah, literally a month ago, but back to it now. I mean, yeah, obviously since the injury, like we were talking about in our last interview, don't want to dwell on it too much, but it must be nice to have, I mean, the next fight kind of already locked in before you'd even fought on the last one as well. It must be nice to have a manager putting that effort in to get you out.
Yeah, 100%. I think I boxed on the Sunday. It was announced on the Monday, that I'll be boxing again. And that's what you want as a young prospect. You want to stay active. You want to get as much experience as you can, because I can do it now. I'm not doing anything else. If I wasn't fighting now, I'd still be in the gym. I'd still be doing the same thing. So it's good to stay active.
It definitely is as well. And let's talk about the fight. We were just talking we had a little chat off camera about it. Darwing Martinez as well. I mean, like you said, he's better than his record suggests almost. But I'll ask you the question: what do you know about him, mate?
Yeah, like I say, he's better than his record suggests. You watch his fight back with Kurt Walker. He give Kurt Walker all types of problems. He is a tough fight. I'm not taking it lightly by any means. I think he will come, he will swing, he'll try and have a go. Especially given my age as well. He'll try and come forward, try and walk me down. But it's my job to take his tools away from him. And that's what I'm going to do.
Definitely. Is it fair to say, like we were saying, he's better than his record suggests? If you look at kind of the fighters he's lost to, the really high level fighters, and he's only been stopped by Andrew Kane and Tom Welland, I think. Is it fair to say this is your toughest test on paper so far?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think... Yeah, you can't not say it's my toughest test. It is 1,000,000% my toughest test, but I'm more than ready for it.
Definitely, mate, as well. And do you think where he does come forward, where he does press the fight, he comes to win, it's fair to say. Is it fair to say that you'll need to be on your A game in this fight? You've got to be calm and calculated in there on March 30th as well.
Yeah, I'm going to showcase how calm and calculated I can be. I believe the harder that he tried, the better it'll make me look, and I've got 8 rounds to showcase it. You're going to see all different versions of myself in there. You're going to see some of my slickness, some of my defence, my IQ, some of my grit. You're going to see it all in there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. You mentioned the step up in rounds, 8 rounder now. I mean, that's a significant step up in a prospect's life. Kind of the next step after that is that title level. I see the smile on your face already. You're getting close to that moment. I mean, how are you assessing your progression so far? Clearly happy with it. Moving quickly, but moving at your right pace as well.
Yeah, I feel like I've improved in every single fight I've had so far in my career. From my debut to now, I've improved tenfold, and I think I'll keep improving. So as long as I'm improving, that's what I care about. Obviously I'm staying undefeated and improving, and I'll get to that finished article soon. I'm just I'm stepping up to 8 rounds. That's kind of in between it's in between 6 and 10. Do you know what I mean? So 8 rounds step up next, then on to them 10-round title fights.
Definitely, and I for one are looking forward to it as well. And obviously boxing at the York Hall. You've only ever boxed at the Brentwood Centre, is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Well, honestly, this is actually mad. You're not the only fighter I've actually boxed at the York Hall. So anything to take one step above a professional fighter, I'll take it, Zach. But how are you looking forward to boxing at the York Hall for the first time?
Yeah, I can't wait. Everything's right on top of the ring. I've been to York Hall. Must have been to York Hall probably about 50 times in my life. Like watching different fighters box, all the way from like small hall shows to the Frank Warren shows that York Hall I've been to, so I'm looking forward to it. Everything's right on top of the ring, so my fans will be able to make a lot of noise and cheer me on, so it'll be good, really good.
Definitely, I mean, and your fans are loud as well. They're going to be almost climbing onto that ring at York Hall March 30th as well. I do want to touch on a TikTok that you made, I think you might have put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram, it was one of the two. And you were basically thanking one of your sponsors. You were doing your fighter's medical,
yeah.
And you basically were thanking one of your sponsors because I think they covered the whole thing, didn't they? I'm pretty sure as well. I mean, obviously, how important is it? Obviously, it sounds like a stupid question, but how important is it, especially as a young prospect like yourself, couple of fights, for a sponsor to go, no, don't worry, Zach, I'm covering that for you? How important is that for yourself? How could yeah, could you probably box if that wasn't the case? Things like that. How important is that sponsor kind of covering that medical expense as well?
Oh, it is so important. I wouldn't be able to box without it. Truthfully, you know, it wouldn't make sense to, you know. So I'm eternally grateful to my sponsors. You know, Luke, the sponsor that paid for my medical, he also pays for my car. He pays for everything. You know, like really, really good. You know, I've got Sam. He always buys all my kits, and he sorts me out. You know, his little girls box for us. You know, Kev always sorts me out as well. You know, Lou from New Stones Designs. He always helps me out. You know, I've got a lot of good sponsors. You know, yeah, they're all loyal. You know, they all come down the gym. Most of them train in the gym as well. So, like, it's obviously I do my PTs in the gym, so they end up training me first, then end up sponsoring me. But yeah, it's so important. You know, it wouldn't be possible without them.
Definitely as well, and long may it continue, might I add, because the career of Zach Phee, if you don't know, get to know really quickly. Zach, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it with you though. Any final words for the fans flocking to York Hall on March the 30th to watch you fight, mate?
I appreciate it all. Thank you all for coming out and supporting me, and you know, let's put on a show March 30th.
Zach Phee, pleasure as always. Thank you very much, mate. Bosh.